Yeah. So we definitely, and that's the whole philosophy of Iqbal of Khudi and Tamir Khudi, the construction of the Khudi, that all the time there are going to be elements affecting us. From our birth they start affecting us, and then from the Ahsani Taqweem we start falling down, down, and if we don't stop ourselves, we go to the Asfala Safleen, Allah na kare. And at some point in life, if we stop ourselves and start climbing back, that's the construction of Khudi, that's the construction of our higher self, and this is where we need to go. So, to develop ourselves like this is also a requirement of our assignment. What assignment is that? What was the assignment given to us? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He created us, He said, وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. Your Lord said to the angels that I'm making a vicegerent in the dunya. We are the vicegerent, the viceroys of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what are we doing with this world? What are we contributing? So us Pakistanis, us Muslims, what are we contributing to this dunya?
We are doing everything except we should do.
Except for what we should do.
Doctors are doing politics, politicians are doing engineering, engineers are doing medicine, medicine are doing...
So everything, what would be? Sorry, what was that?
But somewhere else it was said very clearly, وَمَا خَلَقْتَ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ.
Yes.
So this was the very purpose of our existence, or when we were sent to this world, إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ.
So I'll keep this word and we'll come to it later, inshallah, within this presentation, sir.
But isn't nature itself imperfect? That is how we relate to nature. We say that nature is imperfect.
Yes, this is dunya, and everything in here is imperfect. And while we aspire to go towards that perfection, we cannot achieve that we know. We cannot achieve that perfection. But لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. So the perfection belongs to Allah, and after that it belongs to an extent to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is what we aspire towards. Quran clearly tells us that you aspire to be like him. We cannot be like him, for sure. But this is the path to our salvation, to our excellence. Even if we reach 1% of that, it's going to be huge for us, inshallah. So this is our assignment. Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. We were supposed to be running the world, but what are we doing? Being run over by the world.
But Muhammad Iqbal says something before this. He said that sabak khid par sadaqat ka, shujaat ka, adalat ka. After that he's saying liya jayega tujhse kaan, dunya ki imamat ka. But for that it is required that hum sabak padhe to tahi.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we need to develop, why we need to learn that sabak of ours. Also, there is an accountability. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. We'll ask to you on that day about all the good things that we have given you. So every cell in your body and every piece of gray matter in your head is given to you, and it is 100% unique to you. So a combination of that is never going to be repeated. Your capabilities, your thoughts, your emotions, your knowledge, your feelings, your skills, your biology, your psychology, all these things when combined make you 1 in a trillion, and you're never gonna be repeated in the history of the world. What are we doing with this uniqueness? What are we doing with this gift of ours? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very clear. ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. We will for sure ask you about all the things that we have given you. How can we justify? How will we be able to justify if we do not strive towards that excellence? our own fulfillment. It is important for us to feel fulfilled, that we strive towards something bigger. Right now, I've said hacked in front of it. This struggle in us has been hacked. Hacked by who? Hacked by all these gadgets, all these companies, all the AIs. So you were supposed to receive a hit of dopamine every time, a chemical in your head, every time that you achieved something good, achieved something awesome. Now we're getting this dopamine hit every time we won at a game, or every time we get a like, every time we got a comment on our social media. And our brain has been hacked. And that's why it's so difficult for us to put our phone down, because our phone is hacking our brains and saying, you know, guys, you don't need to do any of these to get that reward. Your reward is here. See, somebody liked your picture, somebody commented on your picture, somebody hearted. And this is all we care about at the moment. This is all what the humanity cares about at the moment.